Hey guys, this is a quick review of the Kodak Easyshare M1033 HD digital camera. It's a point and shoot, and I've had this since 2009. Since 2009, I decided to break it out of storage and see if this is going to be good for a review 2020 to or 2023, because it's almost December, so this video will probably go into the next year. But just want to give you guys a review and see if we can use this in our future reviews or future photos, future videos. Okay, so let's get into the outside of it. Of course, it has a beautiful exterior. Like, I don't know if this is steel but this is just a beautiful exterior, and this is used, so you can see the scratches on it. But even with the scratches, it still looks like a pretty decent camera. Of course, you can see all the things that it has on there. The lens, which is a 3x optical zoom lens, 35 to 105 millimeter equivalent. The flash, it's a pretty good flash, and of course 10 megapixel. So this is a 10 megapixel camera. On the back, it is a LCD, 3-inch LCD camera. You have a dedicated play button, dedicated settings button, dedicated share, dedicated trash, and of course your toggles for zooming in and zooming out. On top, there is a mode button, flash button, power on button, and your shutter button. On the bottom, you can use the tripod mount and a small display. I believe this is like a HDMI out. If you open it, you can see the port for your battery, which on the battery, this is a 940 milliamp hour battery, 3.7 volt. So it's a pretty small but thick battery. And of course, lets you know what size it's supposed to go in. If it doesn't snap in, it's not good. Of course, the SD card slot is right here, so you have no problems getting that in. And that's it. Okay, just a couple highlights from this. This is a 10 megapixel camera. It has a 3x optical zoom, a 3-inch LCD display, high sensitivity ISO, 640,000, whatever. It also comes with face detection. It does do HD stills and video, so you can shoot up to about 720 HD with this camera. Has an optional HD output, a smart capture mode. Also comes with Kodak Perfect Touch and Kodak's Easyshare system. So these are all the things that come with this camera. Okay, quickly turning on the camera. Of course, it has a power button. Comes right on. The LCD will let you know what kind of mode it's in, if you're using flash or not flash or red eye, also what kind of megapixels you're using at the time, and of course how much storage you may have on there. Right now I don't have an SD card in there, but this is as many shots as I can get right now with this camera. So also with that comes with a mode. With the mode, you see smart capture, program, scenes, and video. Each of them are different, so you just got to figure out. Most of us will probably use smart capture, which is really good, and that's how we'll be using this camera. Also, you have your flash, which is easy to use. Press the button, goes into auto mode, hit it again. You also got no flash, hit it again, you got red eye. So red eye detection. Those as far as the buttons on there. As far as the play button is pretty easy to use. you have this button, which is your setup. You can also change the picture size to make it smaller, but 10 megapixels is the highest it's going to go. And it does a pretty good job with 10 megapixels, so you don't really want to change that up. Of course, with setup, gives you everything you need to find. Okay. You also got your trash button and your share button. Share button is pretty cool. Sorry, I don't have anything on there. Let me get you something to use the share and other functions with. Okay, taking pictures with this camera is super easy, especially when you have it in smart capture mode, which I have it in right now. It automatically detects what type of scene you're using and will adjust to that. So if I'm taking a picture, gives the autofocus, lets you know that it's green to take the picture. There you go. It gives you let you know if the shake is bad, and if you need to delete it as quickly as possible, just hit play and delete. Deletes the picture. And if you actually were taking a picture and you think it was a bad shot, so let's do this. And you think it's a bad shot, just hit the trash button and delete it right then and there. Okay. Also, sometimes you don't need the flash, so you can just take it off and try to use it. Sometimes it comes out pretty good. Again. Also, it does have a screen orientation, so you can hold the phone. You can hold the camera in like a portrait mode, and it will still take the picture. It'll actually rotate the picture. Make sure you get everything in frame. And as you can see, rotates the picture, so you're not trying to figure out if it's too big. It just automatically switches up. Okay, so while using this camera, you also got a scene mode where you can switch up to 22 different scenes during, to figure out what you're using your camera for. And this is also a great thing to use when you just have that certain thing that you're doing. So, great thing to use. Okay, so also has the mode video, and of course, like I was stating, you can use this up to 720. When you use it in 720, it will automatically give you 30 minutes of recording. Again, I do not have an SD card in here, so you won't see the actual storage go up to 30 minutes. But yes, the amount of time that they'll give you is 30 minutes to record a 720 video. No, it does not have optical image stabilization and recording mode, but it has a digital, just not for 720. You have to drop the camera setting down to about 640 to get the image stabilization on. Okay, but if you're just having this on a tripod or on anything, just holding it still, this can capture decent enough video. And it also has continuous autofocus, so you're not really, you don't have to worry about if you're clear or not. It will adjust to your face, to the conditions around. So it's just a quick video and show you how it looks. So if it's standing still, it's pretty good. Just showing you a couple, and you don't have to worry. I will put a sample video in here of me using this. Hey guys, so this is a quick video test of the Kodak M1033. I haven't took this camera out in so long, but what's a better time to check it out and give a review on it and still see if it's good for 2020. So hopefully you can hear my voice. The image quality is clear. you know, there's no lines in the back or anything. This should be still a good camera to use, even though it's only 720. Okay, so this is my quick final thoughts to the Canon M1033 HD. That's the one I got, is HD. But overall, this is a pretty good camera. I think it's useful as far as you taking pictures when you're on the go, especially if you're not like carrying a big old camera with you and you just want to get a couple shots. This will do the trick. Of course, there are better point and shoots now that have 20 megapixels. I even have one, I think it's my Canon, that I use more so. But again, it does take great photos. The HD, the 720 is okay. I would not go around and act like this is the best camera to use, but it will do the trick. So of course, like and subscribe, leave comments and reviews if you can. If you got questions, I do have a full spec video that is coming up with this camera, so if you'd like to see that, I'll have that up also. And I hope you guys have a great day.